Hey gearheads, Kargi here, ready to talk about a brand that's all about American muscle and grit, Dodge. These guys started back in 1900. John and Horace Dodge, the brothers behind the name, weren't messing around. They began in Detroit, the Motor City itself. First they tinkered with bicycles, then they moved on to building engines. Their big break? Supplying parts to Henry Ford himself. Talk about a claim to fame. But these brothers weren't content staying in the background. They had bigger plans. They wanted to build their own cars. In 1914, the first Dodge rolled off the line. It was sturdy, reliable, and built for the working man. No wonder it was a hit. The Dodge brothers were on their way to automotive greatness. The 1920s were roaring, and so was Dodge. The brothers sadly passed away in 1920, but their legacy lived on. Dodge kept cranking out cars that were built to last. They introduced new features like all-steel bodies, making them safer and more durable. People loved the dependability and the classic good looks. Dodge even started dabbling in trucks, proving they could handle heavy-duty work too. They were becoming a household name, a symbol of American ingenuity. But something even bigger was brewing in the distance. The seeds of performance were about to be sown. Little did anyone know, Dodge was about to unleash a whole new breed of car. Get ready for some muscle. World War II hit, and like many American companies, Dodge stepped up. They shifted gears to support the war effort, building trucks and military vehicles. Dodge helped keep America moving, proving their mettle under pressure. After the war, Dodge got back to what they did best, building great cars. They introduced new models like the Coronet, the Meadowbrook, and the Wayfarer. These cars were stylish, comfortable, and perfect for the post-war boom. Families loved them. But Dodge wasn't done innovating. They were about to shake things up in a big way. The muscle car era was about to dawn, and Dodge was ready to take center stage. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. Things are about to get interesting. The 1960s roared in with a need for speed. Young folks wanted cars with power and attitude. Dodge heard the call and answered with a vengeance. They unleashed a string of muscle cars that would become legendary. These weren't your grandpa's Dodges, no offense to the grandpas. These cars had big engines, aggressive styling, and a sound that could make your hair stand on end. Dodge was putting the muscle in muscle cars, and everyone wanted a piece of the action. Names like Charger, Challenger, and Super Bee became synonymous with tire-smoking power and heart-stopping performance. Dodge was rewriting the rules of the road, and it was glorious. Section 5. The Charger, a star, is born on the drag strip. Let's talk about the Dodge Charger, a car that's as American as apple pie, and just as satisfying. This iconic vehicle has captured the hearts of car enthusiasts and casual drivers alike for decades. It first hit the scene in 1966 as a fastback coupe. With its unique design and powerful performance, it quickly made a name for itself in the automotive world. It was sleek, it was stylish, and it had some serious muscle under the hood. The Charger was more than just a car. It was a statement of power and elegance. But the Charger really came into its own in 1968. This was the year it transformed from a promising newcomer to a true legend. The second generation arrived with a meaner look, a wider stance, and a range of powerful engine options, including the legendary 426 Hemi. This engine was a game changer, offering unparalleled performance and speed. This car was built for speed and quickly became a favorite on the drag strip and the big screen. Its appearances in movies and TV shows cemented its status as a cultural icon. More on that later. The Charger wasn't just about brute force. It had attitude to spare. Its aggressive design and stylish detailing made it stand out in any crowd. It was the kind of car that made you feel like you could outrun anything, even your troubles. Driving a Charger was an experience like no other, offering a sense of freedom and empowerment. It's no wonder the Charger became a cultural icon and still turns heads today. Whether at a car show or on the street, the Charger continues to captivate and inspire. From its early days to its modern iterations, the Dodge Charger remains a symbol of American automotive excellence. Its legacy is one of power, style, and enduring appeal. Section 6. The Challenger, Dodge's answer to the pony car craze. Ford had the Mustang, Chevy had the Camaro, and Dodge? Well, they weren't going to be left out of the pony car party. The late 1960s and early 1970s were a golden era for muscle cars, and Dodge was ready to make its mark. Enter the Dodge Challenger in 1970. This car was more than just a new model. It was a bold declaration of Dodge's intent to dominate the muscle car scene. This wasn't just a competitor, it was a statement that Dodge was here to play and play hard. The Challenger was Dodge's answer to the demand for smaller, more affordable muscle cars. It was designed to be accessible yet powerful, catering to a wide range of car enthusiasts. But don't let the pony label fool you. This car was still packing some serious heat under the hood. It was engineered to deliver high performance without compromising on style. With a range of engine options from the economical 6-cylinder, which was perfect for daily driving, to the monstrous 426 Hemi, which was a beast on the track, the Challenger had something for everyone. Whether you were looking for efficiency or raw power, Dodge had you covered. It also had the looks to kill. The design was aggressive, yet elegant, making it a standout on the road. With its long hood, short deck, and muscular stance, the Challenger embodied the spirit of American muscle cars. The Challenger was a head-turner from every angle. It was a car that demanded attention and respect. It was the perfect blend of performance and style, offering a thrilling driving experience that few could match, and it quickly became a fan favorite. Car enthusiasts and collectors alike were drawn to its unique combination of power, design, and heritage. Section 7. The Dart to Viper, expanding the lineup, igniting passion. Dodge wasn't a one-trick pony, or should I say, one muscle car brand. They were a brand that understood the diverse needs of their customers and responded with an impressive array of vehicles. They offered a diverse lineup, catering to all kinds of drivers. Whether you were looking for a family-friendly car or a high-performance machine, Dodge had you covered. Take the Dodge Dart, for example. This compact car was designed with the modern family in mind. This compact car was a hit with families, offering affordability and practicality without skimping on style. It was perfect for daily commutes, weekend getaways, and everything in between. Then you have the legendary Dodge Viper, a car that stood as a symbol of raw power and unbridled performance. This beast was in a league of its own, a true American supercar. It was engineered to deliver an adrenaline-pumping experience every time you got behind the wheel. With its V10 engine, aggressive styling, and race-bred handling, the Viper was not for the faint of heart. It demanded respect and rewarded those who dared to tame it. It was a car that could make your heart race just by looking at it. The Viper was more than just a car. It was an experience, a statement. From the practical to the extreme, Dodge had something for everyone. Their lineup was a testament to their commitment to innovation and excellence. They were building cars that ignited passion, sparked excitement, and left a lasting impression on the automotive world. Dodge wasn't just making cars, they were crafting dreams on wheels. Section 8. Pop culture powerhouse Dodge on the big screen. Dodge has always had a knack for stealing the show, both on the road and on the silver screen. These cars are practically Hollywood stars in their own right. Who could forget the iconic 1968 Charger and Bullitt, tearing through the streets of San Francisco in one of the greatest car chases ever filmed? And let's not forget about the General Lee, the bright orange 1969 Charger from the Dukes of Hazzard. That car was practically a character in itself, flying through the air and always landing on its wheels. Well, most of the time. Dodge's cinematic cameos have cemented their place in pop culture history. These cars aren't just machines, they're icons, symbols of freedom, rebellion, and good old-fashioned American muscle. Section 9. Beyond muscle, a legacy of innovation and trucks too. While Dodge is famous for their muscle cars, they've also made significant contributions to other areas of the automotive world. They were pioneers in minivan design with the Dodge Caravan, proving that practicality could be cool and incredibly popular. And let's not forget about their trucks. Dodge has a long and proud history of building tough, capable pickups that can handle any job. From the workhorse Ram to the heavy-duty Power Wagon, Dodge trucks have earned their stripes as reliable and powerful partners for work and play. Dodge's legacy extends far beyond muscle cars. They've consistently pushed the boundaries of automotive design, engineering, and performance, leaving an undeniable mark on the industry. Section 10. Dodge today, still rumbling with power and style. So where does Dodge stand today? Well, they're still rumbling with that same American spirit and passion for performance. They're still cranking out muscle cars that make our hearts race, like the Challenger and Charger Hellcats, with their supercharged engines that produce an absurd amount of horsepower. But they're also embracing the future with innovative models like the Dodge Hornet, a performance-oriented SUV that proves Dodge can do more than just straight-line speed. They're constantly evolving, adapting to the changing automotive landscape while staying true to their roots. Dodge is a brand that refuses to stand still, and that's what makes them so exciting. They're always looking for the next challenge, the next innovation, the next way to get our adrenaline pumping. Section 11, Conclusion: Dodge, an American icon. From their humble beginnings as engine builders to their reign as muscle car kings, Dodge has left an undeniable mark on the automotive world. They've given us some of the most iconic and beloved cars of all time, machines that embody American ingenuity, power, and style. Dodge's legacy is about more than just horsepower and quarter-mile times. It's about passion, innovation, and a commitment to building vehicles that excite and inspire. They've always dared to be different, to push the boundaries, and to give drivers what they want, even before they know they want it. So here's to Dodge, a true American icon. May they continue to rumble for generations to come, filling our roads and our dreams with the sound of pure automotive joy. Keep on charging, Dodge.